Hey guys, it's Jess.
And it's Andrew.
And we are the Vamos Life. And today we are at the Tulum Ruins here on the coast. Vamos!
Alright, so Tulum Ruins. What's special about this place? Tulum Ruins are the only ones that are on the coast. Are they the only ones that are on the coast?
That we know of so far.
That we know of so far, because there's a lot of ruins that are still hiding under jungle undergrowth that are still to be discovered. But this was an ancient Mayan trading post type of deal, and some people think it's a fortress. A lot of people think it's just a trading post, but regardless, it was on the coast, and they used to send their canoes out into the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean to go fish and then come bring back stuff. And they knew their way through the reef, because there's actually a reef 8,000 kilometers, I think our guide said. Yeah,
he said it was the second longest reef in the world.
After the Great Barrier Reef off the coast of Australia.
Yeah.
So, and as a matter of fact, our tour guide tried selling us on snorkeling also.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we decided to skip out on that for today.
Yeah.
So we got hustled, got suckered,
Well, no, before we even came here, we knew we wanted to come to the ruins today, but we didn't know how we were going to approach that. So we rode our bikes here, and as we got to like the Tulum sign, there's people on the side of the, like in their little corner, that were selling different types of tours, and they said that they had like VIP express pass to get in here. You'd like get a bus ride in,
and parking if you came in a car, and and packages with like scuba diving and cenotes, which we signed up for the cenotes package. And as soon as we're done with this video and exploring these ruins, we're gonna go cool off for a little while, because it is hot.
The package that we did buy came with a tour guide,
Rodrigo.
Yeah, he was phenomenal. Some of the information that he was speaking about the cosmos and about how this was a port and their spirituality.
Temple of Kukulkan, or the feather serpent, which is the duality. We worship duality. In Mexico, our religion is not based in philosophy, it's based in cosmic basis. The sun and the moon create the life conditions that we all understand. So we worship the sun and the moon, but not only the sun as it is, or the moon, but the moment of the switching, the moment of the sunrise and sunset. And that's what we worship mostly, the moment of the duality thing.
But he's been doing this for like 36 years is what he said. He's been doing this all over in Mexico City. He's done it in Europe, but he was fantastic.
Yeah, we had a really good guide for these ruins.
Yeah.
Definitely, if you're gonna visit ruins, get a guide, because there's so many little details that you're gonna miss, that you don't know what you're looking for, and you're just gonna walk around and, oh, this is really pretty, and you're gonna be done in like 5 minutes and not know anything.
Yeah, and I think we said this like on our previous like episode. Get a tour guide. They're well worth the money. Well worth the money, especially if you really want to know who they were, what they did, how they went about their like day-to-day life. You're gonna absorb so much more. But kind of coming back to the Tulum Ruins, the Castillo is what they call it, the castle. It was like the port, but it had a lot of observatories. Didn't you say there was 3 observatories here for tracking? Yeah, for the astronomers, tracking the stars, the planets.
You see that little hole over there? There is another. Please come here. There is another one over there. You see?
Yeah.
There's another one here.
Oh yeah.
If you are inside, and if you were a Mayan person, and that's your job to do, probably 16, 17 years old, you're sitting behind, you have this little window, but at the end, in the sky, you have a very small fragment in the night sky, and you're there waiting for some specific stars that shine in a specific way, and they will recognize them and they will mark it. And somewhere in offices, official buildings there, the astronomers make mathematical calculations and they create the calendars.
But this was primarily like the port where they sold a lot of their goods. They He showed us a picture. They sold a lot of honey. They worship the bee god here. This is probably one of the more like touristy spots when it comes to ruins in Mexico, just because it's in Tulum. Tulum is that new hip spot now to go to.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of history here, a lot of magic.
But the beauty of these ruins is just unreal.
Yeah.
Because as we came in through the entrance, we came in through the little door, and right to your left, you just see the coastline right there. And then you keep walking the coastline, and then you're going to see the first temple on the cliff right there, overlooking the sea, and it's just gorgeous. It's the only Mayan site that's, you know, on the sea like that.
Turquoise waters, like, it's just beautiful. But I can only imagine what this place looked like thousands of years ago.
They've cleared pretty much all of the sites that I guess are easy to get to, because, you know, our guide was saying that there's always stuff underneath that you might not be able to see or they haven't discovered yet, but they've done a pretty good job of clearing the settlement, and you could see like where the temples are and where the homes were, and it's pretty open, and yeah, you get a pretty complete picture of what life could have been like here.
Yeah. In the Tulum ruins, they really focused on duality. They had a lot of like statues. The serpent was the sun, the jaguar was the moon. They had a lot of that like duality. They worshiped duality, and especially like that changing of when the sun went down and the moon came up, and vice versa. They even had statues of like the face where the eyes were closed, and then the other side of the statue or the building, the eyes were open.
Look at the face on the corner with the eye open. Look in that direction is the profile. Can you see the face in the corner?
I see the baby with the umbilical cord.
Yes, this is it. But in the corner is the...
Over here?
And there's another one right here. Look.
Oh, okay.
And this is the other one, and it has the eye
closed.
And the one is the eyeball.
Yeah.
So one is light, one is dark.
And just like that night and that day, that darkness and light and that duality, like the yin and yang.
Did you say that the temple at the top is for Kukulkan?
Yes.
Kukulkan. So that's the same as the Chichen Itza temple, and Kukulkan was the serpent god. I forgot what he represents.
Well, that Quetzal bird.
Quetzalcoatl. Oh, the Quetzal bird.
Yeah, Quetzal bird.
The time of day that we got here, 1 something. The crowds are not bad. They say that in the morning it's pretty busy. People leave around lunch to go get lunch, and then it kind of clears out.
Yeah.
And people go to do other activities, so it's also warmer.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you really have to find shade when
so I got this hat on, and why Jessica has sunscreen applied, because this
man.
Mexican sun will fry you.
Yeah.
You know, faster than you could blink. So like we said, we got here on our bicycles, but if you are in Tulum, you could also get a taxi out here, though it might be a little more expensive. But if you have a car, try to find parking, or you could pay these people that are by the Tulum Letters, and they got like a private parking lot where we parked our bicycles instead.
Yeah.
But no, the bicycles ride, assuming you're not on the other side of town, like you're kind of where the crossroads are. It wasn't a bad ride. It was like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was super, like they had a good like
There's a nice little road on the side that it's pretty safe. So yeah, we recommend the bicycles. We have transport later. We're gonna go to a cenote after this, and we're gonna see
swimsuits already on.
Yeah, I got my beach shorts on. We're thinking about going to the beach, but then we got sold into the cenote package, so we think we're just gonna do that. And so we're just gonna go to a cenote and relax and cool down over there.
What was the name of this tour?
It's Letras de Tulum, which means Tulum letters. It's the people by the sign, and they're wearing orange shirts. It cost $65 per person. That included the admission. That included
the express pass.
I think it was express because we already bought it up front. We didn't have to make the line. But then if you have a GoPro, you're gonna have to get a GoPro permit for photography, and that's 50 pesos. So I had to go on the line anyways. So the express kind of bit us in the butt. That or hide the GoPro. And then the cenote package after that. They were trying to sell us on like a snorkel tour, but we said no, we'll save that for another place that we're going to.
It also includes the transportation to the cenotes, so we don't have to ride our bikes or get a taxi or rent a car or anything like that.
Yeah, and it includes the little, we have these wristbands. So one of them is to hop on the little trolley that saves you walking down the long driveway to get to the beginning of the ruins.
And that walkway did look a little long, so I'm glad we had that, because it's hot out. You're already going to be walking around and burning all the energy from doing that, and with the sun, just it was nice to have the little trolley.
Yeah, and then at the front there looked like there was like a little convenience store with waters and stuff like that. Make sure you bring water before you get in here.
We had our water bottles, but if you can maybe grab like one or two, especially on hot days, like.
Yeah, make sure that you eat before you come in here, because there's no food vendors in here. So if you start getting hungry and start getting dizzy because of the sun, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So make sure that you've ate well and you're well hydrated before you come in here, so that you don't have a hard time or run into any issues. All right, guys, we need to go finish seeing some of the coastline that's in back of the Castillo and get some footage and some selfies for the gram.
I can't wait to see that turquoise water. It's so pretty.
It's really nice. The pictures probably won't do it justice. But we're gonna go over there and do that, and then we're gonna head out because we got cenotes to go jump into and cool off in.
Cannonball!
So like I always say, places to go, things to do, and we gotta roll.
And we'll see you at the cenote.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
All right.
Ready?
I'm gonna let you go first.
Me first?
Yeah. That way I get you going, whee! Well, I don't know. I was gonna say don't jump too far, but
I might jump far.
I think it will be all right.
Yeah, I'll go like in this area.
Okay.
All right. Well, see you down there.
I'm coming. All right.
3, 2, 1.
I blame out the tour guide.
Why? What do you say?
Nah, he's like, let's go, bro. So now we're descending into Cenote Wisho, which means to pee, because the guy that found it was about to pee, and that's how I got the name.
If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to follow along on this beautiful journey through Mexico. And if you want to get in contact with us, you can through Facebook and Instagram. But if you have any questions, reach out. We're here to talk.
Yeah, I usually reply to the YouTube comments because I get the notifications on my phone.
Yeah.
So Instagram Jessica, YouTube me.
Yeah.
We will catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye.